Aloha, divine bliss to you, sweet soul, who has been guided to day 4 of the Manifesting with the Elements workshop, which is the day of water. I'm super excited to talk about water and the receptivity vibration that comes with water. You can think of this watery receptivity vibration as the feeling of floating when you are in the ocean or whatever body of water that permits you to just expand your body fully and float. That feeling, that sensation of being on the surface of the water and your heart is open and you are just receptive. Even like if you're in the ocean and you are on your back, you're floating over these waves, you're getting to a point where you are over the breaking waves and in the position where you can float and receive. In this floating sensation, you can feel a sense of relief that happens, that occurs, this sensation of support that is occurring, and just pure bliss, honestly. In the moments that you are feeling that floating sensation, that feeling of receptivity, it feels so blissful. And there are so many moments that you can already look back on in your life right now where you have seen yourself receive. So, I want to get into this receptivity frequency a little bit deeper and dissect what it feels like to open yourself to receive. It feels really nourishing and wholesome, and there is a sense of gratitude that overcomes you and preparedness. You feel ready, you feel open, you feel very clear, you feel guided, you feel. Honestly, there are so many beautiful ways to tap into this frequency of receptivity. There are so many feelings of receptivity, of appreciation, of no expectation, releasing attachment, and just allowing the flow, and just feeling, trying to feel the best feeling feeling in that moment, feeling thought in that moment, holding on to those good feeling thoughts, or going out of your way to plan times of your days and times for full days of receptivity, or what you could describe in your terms as self care, taking time to nourish yourself, pack clay on your whole body, take a sacred bath, really tap into a sacred practice for yourself to help you remember the sacredness that is within you. Some ways that I like to connect to the water element is through pouring libations for my ancestors, taking a bath, going to the ocean, connecting with rain. Anytime it rains, I will like go outside and really just be with that element, appreciate that element, really step out of my sphere and try to explore spaces of waterfalls in my area. So, and connecting also with the water that you drink. Blessing your water, charging your water, using water for charging crystals, and using that water to wash your floors, and also getting sacred spring waters and things of that nature. So there are so many ways that I like to connect to water in myself, and I really feel the pure receptivity in the water element, especially when you understand how changeable, like scientifically, water is. There are many studies. I'm pretty sure one is called like the snowflake study. I'm not really sure. I'll try to look it up and then link it to this because I know there's like a whole book on it, and it's pretty much the structures of water and how when we like bless the water it changes, and we think about a different structure. There was a monk, it was like a sacred monk who had done these structures for like charging the structures for blessing them and other different emotions, and they had different structures that they came out to be in the snowflake when they froze. So there are different things that the water element represents, and to me it is pure interchangeability and also receptivity. And in that interchangeability, which is like your outside circumstances can change, like they will change, they inevitably your outside circumstances will change, and internally that has to be receptive still. That has to be open, unconditionally loving, and pure, and aligned with literally just that unconditional love frequency, and also the openness, receptivity, fluidity, well being, gratitude. So, whatever brings you so much joy in your days, in your life, try to do more of that often and increase those circumstances in your life so that way you can increase your receptivity in your life for everything that you want. And I hope that this makes sense and it is well received. So, yes, I think I feel complete with all I've shared about water and connecting with water, ways to connect with the water element that you can take into your own life and implement and gain all that you need in this time for yourself. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace and bliss.